Hi, and thanks for joining me for this week's Take 5. This week, I want to show you a little morning wake up routine. It's simple and relaxing, and it helps to wake your body up and prepare you for your day. So each position that I show you will stay there for 5 good deep cleansing breaths. And the last couple of exercises are on your knees and if being on your knees is a problem, you could do these exercises upright in a chair just to protect your knees. But let's go ahead and get started. So you could also do these exercises in bed before you get up and get your day started and underway. I'm going to start first by laying out nice and long. I want to get into a camera view. You're gonna lay out nice and long with your arms overhead and your legs nice and long. And I'm just positioning myself so that I can feel my shoulders touching the floor and my lower back, not having big space between it and the floor. And gently just roll your chin side to side and get your head planted and comfortable. And right here, we're going to go ahead and begin. So you can close your eyes or keep them open, whichever you prefer. We'll take 5 deep cleansing breaths. Ready? Let's get started. Inhaling. My preference is to inhale through my nostrils and exhale out my mouth vocally. And as you go through this routine, feel your body relaxing. And one more deep breath here. Next position, I'm gently going to pull my feet in, leave my arms overhead, get a little bit more of my lower back placed on the floor. And take 5 deep cleansing breaths here with your knees staying up over those hips in line with your ankles and abs. Don't rush your breaths. If your breathing is slower, that's fine, taking your time. Staying in each position for about 30 seconds each. Don't worry about timing it, not important. We're going to bring those arms down to your side, and then I want you to roll it all the way over onto one side. Actually, yeah, we're going to keep our hands overhead. So I'm going to inhale and I'm going to exhale, and I have my knees to the right side of me now. My left shoulder is slightly off the floor. It's not quite on the floor. That's okay. As I deep breathe and exhale, I can feel that shoulder opening and my hips softening. Knees are at a 90-degree angle. Try to keep those heels underneath and knees stacked as best you can. I'm going to take one more big deep breath in and exhale. And I'm going to gently roll over to my other side, stacking those knees at a 90-degree angle. When I first get into it, I feel some tension through my low back and hip and through my chest and shoulders. Big, deep breathe in. Feel your body relax and fill with oxygen. And again, if getting down to the floor is an issue, go ahead and stay up on top of your bed. I can feel the tension through my chest and my shoulder and my hip and my low back loosening. Nice job. Now I'm going to bring my arms on down. I'm going to roll myself back onto my backside, and I'm going to do what I call a figure four stretch. I'm gently going to put my right ankle on my left thigh. Okay, for some of you, staying right here might be just enough. If you're able, I'm going to ask you to lift that other leg, reach through. You can even use a towel or some sort of a sock or strap. I am very tight in this hip and low back and hamstring section. Whatever you do, I don't want you to pull or pressure your knee. Sometimes I like to put my same side arm as the leg I'm stretching on my leg and use my elbow to gently press out. Keep that opposite foot at least 90-degree angle, a little bit higher, ideal. It's a big stretch for the glute, the butt, the hip, and the hamstring. If you needed to use a chair, you could have a chair under your foot right here. Or again, you can stay right on that floor. You don't have to lift that leg up. What you should notice is that things loosen from when you initially brought your leg up here, which I have indeed experienced. I'm going to take one more breath. I'm going to gently lower those legs down, and I'm going to change the positioning. So now the other leg comes over. And again, you can stay right here, gently pressing out. If it's a healthy knee, gently pressing. If you're able, go ahead and lift that leg up. I like to grab my ankle with the same side arm that's bent and gently press out on my elbow. And I'll hold my other hand to support the leg. It takes a little bit of pressure off this other leg that's trying to stay at a 90 and a little bit higher than 90. Breathing. You may notice a big difference between each side. Ideally, that's not a good thing. That's showing imbalance. And when we have imbalance in our bodies, unfortunately, that can result in issues with injury in joints. So we want to do our best to try to stay sort of, uniform. They're not identical twins, your right and left sides, but they are similar. All right, I'm going to slowly lower those legs on down. And then I'm just going to go to a nice bent knee, arms to my sides, palms facing up position. Perhaps you feel your body awakening a little bit more.
Now I'm going to gently open my knees out to my sides. Okay, this should be with my feet, my pads, my feet staying together. And if you feel like this is too much pressure in your hips, you could put pillows under each side of you so that your legs are slightly supported. But the idea is to feel some stretch through this groin and inner thigh section. I'm going to take a big deep breath, inhaling in. Trying to keep that pelvis tucked, tailbone lengthened, belly button to spine. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. And we'll take one more breath. I'm going to gently bring those knees back together. And I'm going to roll over onto one side. And then I'm going to roll over onto my hands and my knees. I'm going to bring my big toes together, open my knees a little bit, sit back into that position, heels toward butt. Go ahead and open your knees a little bit. Be careful of your knees and your hips if you have any replaced joints. This is child's pose. And I want to go this way, so I'm a little more centered. There we go. And put your forehead down on the floor. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Child's pose is a restorative pose. It's a great pose for stretching and opening the low back and the hips. Get some nice deep cleansing breaths. And I'm going to take one more deep cleansing breath. Inhale, exhale. This is where I'm going to gently come up onto my hands and my knees. I want my knees directly under my hips, my hands directly under my shoulders. I'm going to take a big deep breath in, and on that exhale, I'm going to round, tuck my belly button to my spine. Inhale, drop, lift your chest slightly forward. Don't hyperextend lower spine. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. This is excellent for the spine and lower back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale down. Exhale. Nice work. I'm going to have you come back, sit on your heels. I have a little bit more of my upper body showing. Sitting on your heels, I want you to take your arms as you inhale here, exhale. Lift and open that chest. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lift that chest, eyes go tall, draw those elbows back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lift, open your rib cage, lift your chest, open that heart. Inhale down. Exhale. This feels really good. Let's do 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale down and exhale. Nice job. Roll those shoulders back a little bit. So take 5 each and every morning, maybe before you even get up and out of bed, to go through. Even if you just do a couple of those poses, rejuvenate, energize your body, and get yourself ready for your day. All right, let's have at that day. Nice job. See you next week.